gonna share a history of Marathi language. This language is oldest of regional literatures in Indo-Aryan languages. Marathi is projected to be more than 1300 years old and having evolved from Sanskrit, which eventually was derived from Prakrit and Apabhramsha.
Going to talk about Marathi literature. Vishnu Sakaram Khandetkar's Yayati won him the Jnanpith Award for 1975.
Its grammar and syntax are said to have originated from Pali and Prakrit.
Marathi drama flourished in the 1960s and 1970s with the literary figures like Vasant Khanetkar, Kusum Raj and the Vijay Tendulkar.
Marathi first found written in 739 AD on a copper plate inscription in Satara. Marathi is one of the most spoken language in India and has third largest number of native speakers in India.
The major paradigm shift in Marathi literature sensibilities began in the 40s with the modernist poetry of B.S. Margvetkar. The poetry collections brought out by the Abhidanantar Prakashan, Time and Space, Popular Prakashan, Navta Prakashan and the regular issues of magazine Abhidanantar and irregular issues of Shotstab, Shabda Ved are taking Marathi poetry to the global standards.
Its range extends from north of Mumbai down to the western coast of Maharashtra and Goa and easternward across the Deccan. In 1966, it became the official state language of Maharashtra and easternward across the Deccan. In 1966, it became the official state language of Maharashtra.
In the field of science fiction, Marathi science fiction has a rich heritage and the wide enthusiastic readership. In the early 20th century, Marathi science fiction work was more aligned to fantasy. After 1950, several writers started translating classic English science fiction literature and also contributed independent work.
And 10th largest on the list of the most spoken language in the world.
In the field of encyclopedia, over the last century or so, a number of producing encyclopedias have been produced in Marathi. This include Sridhar Venkatesh Kedkar's Dhyankosh, Siddesh Varshi Shastri's Chaitra Kosh, Mahadev Shastri Joshi's Bharatiya Sanskruti Kosh and Lakshman Shastri Joshi's Dharma Kosh and Marathi Vishwa Kosh.
Balshastri Jambekar is known to be a father of Marathi language. Devanagari script of Marathi language consists of 36 consonants and 16 initial vowels.
The modern Marathi science fiction took off after technology started playing a major role in providing a rich context of speculating about the future. From 1975, modern Marathi science fiction has been regularly published in the mainstream magazines and also in the publications devoted to science and technology.
27 February celebrated as the Marathi Bhasha Divas to honor the birth anniversary of renowned Marathi poet V.V. Shirvatkar.
Awards for this, 4 Marathi writers have been honored with the Jnanpith Award. Include Vishnu Sakaram Khandetkar, Vishnu Vaman Srivatkar for Kusum Raj, Vindha Karandikar and by Chandra Nemade. Every year, Sahitya Academy gives the Sahitya Academy Award to Marathi writers for their outstanding contribution to Marathi literature.
So today I'm here to give you a few translation of simple phrases that we use in day-to-day life.
I am here to translate some common phrases that we use in our day-to-day life. So let's get started.
The first one is, what are you doing? So the translation for that is, तू काय करतोयस?
तुम्ही कसं आहात means how are you.
The next one is, how's your day? So the translation for that is, तुझा दिवस कसा होता? One is, you are beautiful. So the translation for that is, तू खूप सुंदर आहेस. I want to go there. So the translation for that is, मला तिथे जायचं आहे.
मी तुमची काय मदत कर सकतो? That means, how can I help you?
What time is it? So the translation for that is Atta kiti wazle आहेत. Next one is I don't know. So the translation for that is मला माहित नाही.
काही हरकत नाही means never mind.
How do you do this? Translation for that is हे कसं करायचं? Where is this place? ही जागा कुठे आहे?
तू मग काय विचार करतो means what do you think? माझ्यावर विश्वास ठेव means believe me. शांत रह means be quiet. मला माफ करा that means I am sorry. तुमचे दिवस छान जावो means have a nice day.
One is congratulations. So congratulations in Marathi, you say it as तुम्हाला खूप शुभेच्छा.
धन्यवाद means thanks.
6,500 languages in the world, out of which some are old, but the oldest of all languages is called Tamil. It's widely spoken in southern parts of India like Tamil Nadu, Pondicherry, and in other places like Sri Lanka and Malaysia. It's native to 70 million and second language for 8. So, hi, here some of the archaeological findings of the languages are it is 20,000 years old, where some of the scriptures are found to be 9,500 years old, and it comes from Dravidian family. Some of the other languages from that family are Telugu, Malayalam, Kannada, and the language has undergone certain evolutions from time to time. So there are three main evolutions: 300 BC to 700 CE called Tamil Brahmi, then 700 CE to 1200 CE called medieval, which includes some of the Sanskrit root terms, from 1600 CE to present day is called the modern Tamil. So we call ourselves Tamil. It is our identity. The dialects of the language differ according to different geographical area, from different castes and tribes. So there are different.
I'm gonna give you some of the translation part for some of the common phrases that we use in our day-to-day life. எப்படி இருக்கீங்க, which means how are you, and we responded to it like நான் நல்லா இருக்கேன், நீங்க எப்படி இருக்கீங்க, which means I'm fine, how are you doing. என்ன பண்ற, that is what are you doing. இன்னைக்கு நாள் எப்படி போச்சு, which means how was your day today. ரொம்ப நன்றி, which means thank you so much. என்ன மன்னிச்சிரு, which means I'm sorry, please forgive me. இது எவ்வளவு, which means how much is this. நீங்க எங்க இருந்து வரீங்க, which means where are you from. எனக்கு தெரியல, which means that I don't know. நீங்க என்ன வேலை பண்றீங்க, which means what are you doing for the living. இப்போ மணி என்ன, which means what is the time. இங்க வா, which means come here. உனக்கு இது தெரியுமா, which means do you know this. வாழ்த்துக்கள், which means congratulations.
When meal is in, the anger will be out. உணவு உன்றால் கோபம் ஆறும். Who is there to hear when all are speaker. எல்லோரும் பேசினால் கேட்பதற்கு யார். A guest who visit often is uncalled for. அடிக்கடி விருந்தாளி அலையா விருந்தாளி. Face is the index of the mind. அகத்தின் அழகு முகத்தில் தெரியும். Hear more but talk less. அதிக கேள் குறைவாக பேசு. The bow will break if it is bent more. அதிக வளைத்தால் வில்லும் வளையும். Even wall has ear, they will hear. செவிற்றிருக்கும் செவி இருக்கும், காது கேட்கும். The bearer knows the burden. சுமப்பவனுக்கு தான் தெரியும் சுமையின் பாரம். It is not wise to talk more. அதிக பேசி அறிவுடைமை அல்ல. Whatever do it properly. செய்வன திருந்தச் செய். Writing the word sugar, it will not be sweet. சர்க்கரை என்றாலும் எழுதும்போது இனிக்காது. When a worthy person gets angry, it will disappear at once. சான்றோ சினம் உடனே மறையும். Wound will be disappear, but not will be the bad name. காயம் மறையலாம், கெட்ட பெயர் மறையாது.
There are 247 letters in Tamil, out of which 18 are vowels, 12 are consonants. Vowels called உயிரெழுத்து and consonants called மெய்யெழுத்து. They both combine to form உயிர் மெய்யெழுத்துக்கள். There are 216 combinations called உயிர் மெய்யெழுத்துக்கள். This one letter is called ஆழ்தெழுத்து, totally adding up to 247 letters.
Vanakkam Makka, this is Seke. Today we are going to know about basics of Tamil. For that we have one of the oldest Tamil literature known as Tirukkural, which is composed by Thiruvalluvar. Tirukkural. Tirukkural is a renowned ancient literature work. It is one of the most translated non-religion book in Tamil. This Tirukkural consists of 133 chapters. Each chapter consists 10 couplets or kural. Totally 1330 kural, which deals with humans, everyday, aram, purul, inbam. This kural suits to all people in all time. Tirukkural is basically known to the world as the universal scripture, but it has only 7 words in each kural.